Hello.
Hey,
Yo.
guys.
Yo, guys, welcome back. And
Today,
actually the last day, right?
yeah, the final day
The final day.
of 2022 CBL summer.
Yeah, and this is Brad.
This is Amy, and
This is
let
Mr.
go.
Flaky, right?
No, it's not me.
You've been like missing for so many days, and now today is kind of today is the finals of Asia
Yes, so
Yeah.
knockout stage, and then you came back.
yes, I think I should at least come to the finals, right?
It's not you came back. It's
Yeah.
we just kidnapped you. So
Yeah.
And today you are so pink, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you want to celebrate the special day of CBL.
Yeah, of course, since it's the finals, right?
Yeah, it's the final,
It's,
so
yeah,
you're gonna
also-
be pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Is
do
pink
you
your
like?
favorite color?
Not actually blue is my favorite color.
Okay,
So,
I see.
so why you always wearing the same clothes? Like,
I
was
got
thinking-
sponsored by
I
what's
got
up.
sponsored by this brand.
alright.
Just kidding, yeah. Yeah. And today is a final, yeah.
Yep.
All of us know that, because today it's a TKT versus
EFFS.
EFFS. Yeah, those the two teams we are pretty familiar with. So for EFFS, they're still win all the games in this
Knockout
time
stage,
CBL.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So never lost any game. And TKT, they only lost one game
To
And,
EFFS.
to
Yeah.
EFFS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tonight it's super important for TKT, because they've already be here, right?
Yeah.
They've already be here and already on the stage, on the final stage.
Yeah,
And,
they have a chance
fighting
to make the revenge, right?
Yes, and fighting against the enemy they've been lost to before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of an interesting watch. And Violet, okay.
Violet
No,
is
Violet
not
moved
here
down
today.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just tell her that I will
You
be
just
here.
pretending you are
yeah,
Violet,
yeah.
and you pretending you are Gem. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, because last time we have a new friend, Jam, and
Yep.
people call him like a Jam. Actually, his name is Bell. You know him, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why Jam?
Jam. I don't know, bread
Yeah.
jam, the
Bread
breakfast
jam.
combo, and from McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good. And let's say the map. The first tonight the rule is kind of special. The rule set
Yeah.
is kind of special.
For the final,
Yeah,
BO7.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, one team must at least won 4 scores to be
Yes.
the champion
Yeah.
this time.
For EFFS, they have already taken
One point,
point,
because
yeah.
they come from the
Winner
winners
bracket.
bracket. So for this time, for the finals, the team from the winners bracket, they are gonna automatically have like a 1 point.
In advance?
In
Yeah,
advance.
just
So-
like previous games.
Yeah, so because they are winners, they have to they should
some
have
advantage,
some
right?
advantages.
Yep.
So they're gonna start the game as a 1-2-0, and the first round, two teams, the map, they're gonna the map is not picked by themselves.
Yep.
It's gonna we let them pick this map. It's Algolia. So for first round, all teams will play on the map, Algolia.
Yep.
And TKT, they're gonna be the
Attacker
attacker
first.
first, right?
Yep.
So Algolia, the first round, and it's kind of because this is actually the first time we watch
See this
the
map?
Yeah, see this map
Yeah.
in this time CBL.
Because most teams won't pick Algolia as their attacking map
Yes,
Yes, but
because
in the group competition, we see only few
Yeah.
teams pick this
Oh.
map.
You got a new name. Because
What name?
last time Bell here, people call him the jam and so
peanut butter.
Yeah,
So
the peanut butter. Yeah, peanut
Peanut.
butter.
why this name since it's combined to a breakfast or?
Yeah,
It's just
because
peanut butter is just better than jams, alright?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just it's. I think personally I prefer peanut butter than jam. Actually, jam is kind of too sweet for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
You know, today's cast, TKT and EFFS, the feeling just kind of like flashing back to last time CBL's
Yes.
final. Also,
Yeah.
TKT versus EFFS.
But back to that time, the EFFS, their name was
CNC,
yeah.
Yeah.
And they changed their name. And guys, just send your support on our comments, and the
Yep.
team will feel that. And now the first round, the game has already begun. the TKT, they be the attacker first, the blue side, and EFFS, they be the defender, the right side. From the line-up, we can say from the TKT, actually they brought like a lot of low tier units, only like 2-3 squads of like tier 4 units at the beginning.
Yes.
It's like I think in this map, because like the siege tower, pushing siege tower is kind of
important.
Yeah.
And difficult.
also difficult.
Yeah, and difficult.
and
so,
very difficult.
Yeah, so defenders they gotta use the artilleries and some long range units to destroy the siege tower and the units. So no need to like waste the units at the beginning of the game. So yeah, that's why they just like brought some low tier units at the beginning.
Yeah, since they can use their low tier units to climb to the walls, at least to make some distraction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because as the attacker, they got like 4 siege towers. So it's kind of difficult to make sure every siege towers can get mounted. So most teams will just like to go for the towers near the point B or the supply point, because those 2 points are quite like distanced.
Yes. Normally, I personally believe that the attack team will first destroy the tower around the B side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
And now the game's on, and the EFFS, they're coming from the winner side. So this series gonna start at 1-2-0. So EFF already took 1 point before the game. So now it's the first round for the final on map Algolia. And let's say the TKT this time first to be the attacker, and now they're using champs to hit the enemies on the wall and also artilleries. And the siege tower now are pushing forward. Because we know this map, Algolia, there is like a very special point. The point A is outside of the city.
Yeah, but most of the time, point A, for the defender side, most of them will just abandon it.
Yes, it's not like the daily matchmaking. Because like in the daily matchmaking, defender will also like try their best to defend the point. But for the finals, for the CBL games, people just will like they will take if we should like assign teams to it. Normally they will just abandon the point, and for this time it's also got abandoned, so it's free to take for TKT.
Yeah, and you can see the siege towers on the left side are almost destroyed because of the gunners from the defender side. Really effective to damage here.
Yes,
and the tower from the right side are also damaged.
Yeah.
So now all siege towers have been destroyed. So first wave of pushing is not good for TKT, but I think the good news is that the point A, at least they can take the point A very easy.
So they will have
extend
much
their
more
time.
Yeah.
Actually, in this map, we know that attacker is kind of it's not very easy to attack on this map.
Yes.
Yeah, because like actually several seasons ago we increased the siege tower's house, and it makes it easier than before. But still, like this map is
really
it's
hard
kind of
to
difficult
attack.
for attackers.
Yes, because for the defense team, they actually only need to keep destroying 2 siege towers. They can choose whether to destroy the siege towers around the supply point or around the B side.
Yes.
But normally they will choose to destroy those around B.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for now, it's very hard to say. TKT already used like 3 champs to hit the enemies on the wall, but you can say still like the gunners inside of city and the artillery on the wall. So on the right side, the siege tower is already in a really low house, so it's gonna be destroyed very soon. And also for the middle side, so siege tower is already not very healthy.
Yes, but for the attack team, you can see they are equipping some artilleries to at least to give some tries out around the walls.
Yeah, because like for this map, I think if they can like push the siege tower successfully and harassing point B will be much easier than So it's all about siege tower. In this map particularly, it's very important.
What siege tower costs is actually your choice to attack. If there's no siege tower, you cannot actually choose to attack B. So if the only choice is to attack the point around the supply point, right?
Yes.
So it's very difficult.
Yeah, and also you can say the point B. Point B actually is in a on a very pretty like wild platform.
Yeah.
So very open area, and actually the defenders can sign a lot with like cavalries to do some burst
Yeah.
damage to the enemies who like tried to climb up from the ladders.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you can see TKT, they're trying their best to get those siege towers mounted by distracting
Yes.
the defender by building so many mortars down the wall, also on the stairs around the point A.
Yeah. So who wins on the final? It's already the final. It's already the final tonight. The final is for the Asia knockout stage. It's the EFFS versus TKT. So yeah. For now, another round of siege tower pushing. Still not.
To be the third
yeah,
round.
Yeah,
it's
third
not
wave.
going. It's still not going
already
good for.
like 1/3 of the house.
Yeah.
Yes. So now TKT is still struggling with getting inside of the internal city, and the point B is still strongly held by EFFS.
Yeah. But now the time is quite. It's actually quite enough for the attack teams, and there's still about 7 or 8 minutes left.
Yes.
But they actually should take some like more strong movements, whether to use some high tier units to climb the wall or try some method that's to the main gate.
Yep. And now some like low tier units climb up from the ladders to the wall, but soon got killed by Modal and the heroes of EFFS.
Yep.
A lot of TKT players just got to the wall by the stairs,
Yes.
trying to destroy the artilleries on the wall by those heroes.
Yeah, because like they gotta be quick. The time is around like 7 minutes.
Yep.
Still so many points need to take. And now the cavalry is coming on the way, charge down the enemies from the ladders. And just like some low tier units, so it just cannot stop Modal and the heroes.
Yes.
And more champs coming on the way. They've already used 8 champs in the game, so 7 champs still got like 4 points need to take in the game.
Yeah, but since their units cannot actually stand very strong or make a place or in the wall,
Yes.
so it's still very difficult to attack.
Yeah. And after like the 3 wave of siege tower pushing, the TKT already like lost 300 units in the game, and now EFFS taking the lead on the number of units.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the attack team, they don't actually need to be very worried, but since they are all like low tier units.
Yeah. So another siege tower goes destroyed.
Seems like all siege towers in the 3rd wave portion are likely to get destroyed.
Still failed.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see if the last one can merge to the.
Okay, very close, very close. Only 1 step away. Oh, it still failed. And on the right side, so for TKT, they gotta be like figured out how to make the siege towers successfully push.
Yeah, another chamber shed hit on the right wing.
Yes, 6 champs. Still make no progress on the point B or C.
Yeah, now it now seems to be the 3rd round of siege tower.
Yes. So now the EFFS seems like they killed all units. Killed all units pushing siege tower, so the siege tower got stopped.
Yeah, and they start to patrol the battering ram and the entrance here, but still, if the gate is breached, still the attacker needs to get those siege towers mounted to go for the point B or the supply point.
Yeah. It's kind of because like you want to wave into the city through the main gate. Sometimes it's normally it's not a very good idea because like it's a very narrow place, and for the team like EFFS, they will use some Nafa guards and also some long range units. Just like they just right aiming at the entrance, and you can all attackers have to take the AOE damage.
And especially for this map, when you go inside the very narrow gate, you will see 3 narrow gates.
Yes.
Yeah, still very narrow and still very difficult to attack.
And the defender they got like they can from the side and use cavalries to deal like the burst damage.
Yeah, and the gunners or Nafa guards in this like place is very like what will cause huge damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very a defender that's taking huge advantages in the game right now, and the attacker is still trying to climb up to the walls with their units. It's kind of very difficult to do that.
Yeah.
There are all defenders there. They're pretty ready for what is coming, and Mordau is everywhere, and also the cavalries. So many cavalries, they're just like a standby, and for waiting for the enemies.
Yeah, two groups of really high tier units from the attacker just got mounted and they just soon got eliminated by the defender. And you can see the EFFS, they have sent like one group of gunner on the higher platform near the point B, and they can just do really effective damage to whether the siege towers or the units down there. So it makes it really difficult for TKT.
Yes, but now it seems to be the fourth round of siege towers, but now it seems to be pushed to the war side.
Yes. Still waiting for the time but now the time is only like 3 minutes. It's really bad for TKT.
The left side siege tower almost mounted.
Yeah, although the left side may just got mounted, but they may not have enough time to take the supply point and then go to point B.
Yeah, they have to go now. Oh, middle tower mounted successfully. So finally, they got one siege tower successfully mounted. And also the right side siege tower, it feels like it's got a greater chance to be mounted.
Yeah, and now it's only about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes to take over point C or point B. For now, the defenders, they will try their best, try everything they can do to stop the capturing. It's all about those 2 points. If they can defend that, they can win the game.
Yeah, the gunners from the backside take huge damage.
So they will just won't retreat from those points. And the Janissaries and the Mordau is everywhere, totally besieged the enemy. Because like only one entrance to the wall. They clearly know where enemy was coming.
Yeah, and you can see two group of gunners just keep shooting the enemies.
Yeah.
Really keep them out of the city.
Now it seems the attack team are trying to attack from the main gate.
Yeah, from the gate. So yeah, the time is talking, and now the attackers are already inside of the internal city and try to take those points. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's say TKT if they can do that. And now from the side,
you can see one attacker sneak into the point C and start to capture it, but still only 1 minute. Whether the defender just stopped him.
Yeah, got stopped. So 1 minute to go. Defenders still everywhere. They got 15 heroes alive, and for attackers only like 11 heroes alive.
Yeah, and then you can see only silver lining in defending the point, capturing the point B and the C. So it's likely the defender will just totally defend this round.
Now for the tag team, their only choice may be just to rush to point C, since this will take less than 30 seconds to capture it.
Is Algolia a master play or did the team pick it? It's a master play. It's kind of not team picked it.
It's like a pointed map for both two teams.
Yeah, although we know the map is very difficult to attack, but we want to see like how top team will
show us how professional they are in such a difficult map.
Yes.
It's a required map from our team, so no team picked this map. So the first round is kind of the same, and the second round, the next match is gonna be still on Algolia. So first game, defender wins. EFFS, the MVP is KKKK. Got 1 kill, no death, 6 assists in the game, and killed 109 troops, and killed many high tier units. It's very good KDA, and also for let's see the MP from another side. Okay.
So the MVP from TKT, the attacker side, is YYDS, got 1 kill, 1 death, and 2 assists. and killed 31 troops in the game.
Yeah. So for this game, we know that Algolia is kind of a difficult
Yeah,
to attack.
really hard.
So
Yes.
yeah, TKT already done a very good job.
Yeah.
Because like the strategy was right. Yeah, the
Yeah.
strategy was right. They using some units to distract attention.
Yep.
The enemy's attention from destroying siege towers and wave by wave, and keep pushing siege towers, but the time like sleep in a really quick way.
Yeah.
So they just cannot like find a really good time to wave in.
Yeah, but see, the defense team actually make a very good study of this map, since their areas are all hidden somewhere. So the TKT actually tries to climb a wall and use champs to destroy those areas, but they just cannot see them actually.
Yeah.
Since the defense team destroy 3 siege tower round, right?
Yeah.
Like almost 4 waves.
Yeah, almost
of
4
the
waves.
waves.
siege towers.
And one run contains 4 siege towers. It's more than the normal map.
Yeah.
So you will consume a lot of artillery from
Yes.
the defender side. But we can see that the defender, they got like 3 gunners on the walls to keep doing damage to the siege towers. Also the artillery built by the attacker. So they just played a really important role in defending the city.
Yeah. And for the finals, because we know like the EFFS, and they came from the winners bracket.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they already taken 1 point before the game. So now after winning the first game, so the point is like the score is like 2-0.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna because this is a best of 7 game. So you need to like win 4 games to take the title.
Yeah.
And if EFFS they did that this time, it's gonna be their 6th title.
6th title.
Yeah, 6th champion.
Really
So,
undefeatable.
Yes, undefeatable.
Yes.
It's kind of unkillable Demon King. Yeah, I think CBL stage. So they played pretty well. And now the second game tonight, still be on the map. Algolia. Yeah, Algolia.
And the
same.
EFFS will be the attacker this time.
Yeah. So yeah, now
Just let's see how.
let's see EFF how they how they
Especially
gonna
in
attack
pushing
it.
forward the siege towers, because for most attackers you will just kind of the attacker may find them just caught in the dilemma to push forward the siege towers.
Yes.
Totally, they just can't do anything to help the result of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult for TKT now. They've already behind like 2 games.
Yep.
So yeah, in the next game they've got a greater chance to fight back. So
Yeah.
all teams are now all players already inside of the room. I think the second game is about to start, and Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we know that you are really good at playing Conqueror Blade, right?
Yeah.
Especially for bow, yeah.
Yeah. I'm always a number player.
And you ranked like as the marshal, right?
Marshal
Yeah.
in ranked
Yeah.
battle.
The ranked battle.
Yeah, I'm now actually still in the top 100 rank list
Okay.
of LA.
Wow.
So yeah, how would you play the map Algolia if like in the daily matchmaking? Because like we know it's kind of difficult, especially when you like group up with like the people who you never know, you don't know, yeah. So it's not from a whole team. So how would you guys like communicate with those guys about playing the map Algolia?
Yeah, normally to capture A, I will use some areas like canals or since the point A is still difficult to attack, since there's only 2 small gates from it. But when it comes to B, normally our siege tower from the attack team. I mean, when in a siege battle, right? Not in a CBL. The siege tower will actually mount it, of course, so we can. Of course, since there will be not that amount of artillery to destroy the siege towers. So when the siege tower was make it to the walls, and we can just manage like more than 10 people, and we can just go to B and take it.
Yeah, and then go to the point D.
And
I think a
like
lot
go to
of
point
players
D.
just because the wall like connecting point B and the D just can be destroyed. So it is one of the narrow gate within the
yes.
Algolia. So yeah, just take a shortcut and go for the point B.
Yes, but for CBL, the very different thing is that there will not be many players in A, and your siege tower will never make it to the wall.
Yeah.
So
So all the people.
Let go.
Yeah, people are cheering for you.
Shouting your name.
Yeah.
Really, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So
okay.
let's yelling for TKT and see if they can win
back their fight.
win back their fight.
Yeah, the game is very important. It's already in the finals. So now the second game is about to start, and let's see the lineup for the both two teams. Still Mongolia, right?
Yeah, EFFS. Now the blue team attacker.
Yeah, I actually suggest the attack team to do some quick method, that is to rush to the wall, at least to rush to the wall, do something.
Yeah,
no
with a little bit high tier units.
Yes. Or you can just use low tier units, but it will make the defense team, make them surprised that at least they are doing something. And it's also very important to find where the arteries are.
Yeah, because all the defenders just built so many artilleries around the supply point, also the point B, and also the walls around the point A.
Yes.
Okay, the game is about to start. You can see TKT as the defender. They only brought one group of gunners here.
Yeah, one gunner may actually be enough for destroying the siege tower from one side.
Yeah.
Oh, the loading page changed, right?
Yeah, especially for CBL.
Yeah,
it
seems that you haven't played for a week. It has been changed in game for a week.
I mean, like in the stream.
Game, please.
Don't say it out loud.
In the stream, I mean, like it's the first time we saw it.
Yeah, of course.
The blue side this time still Mongolia, EFFS, and the right side the defender TKT. And the TKT lost the game previously. And so now the score is a 2-0. And now let's see the EFFS, how they gonna play in this map. Okay, still like it's forces towers now are pushed.
Yeah, we now can see that all the members from attack team are using arteries.
Yeah. Really trying their best, using their artillery to destroy the defenders.
Yes, and for the defense team, they already have some artillery that is given by the game,
system,
given by the system. But for us, it's kind of difficult to destroy them in a very quick way. But since for the attack team, they should have practiced for many times. Yeah, they may destroy those arteries in a very quick speed.
Yep. Now on the right side, there's one siege tower is already in a very low house.
Yep.
And at the same time, the EFFS, they are using their batting ram to break the gate of the point A, and no one's at point A, so it's kind of a free gift to take.
Yeah, just like Lego said, the point A will just be abandoned.
Yeah. And now still waiting for the good time.
Yeah, but as I said, the siege tower from the left side is not actually taking any damage.
Yes.
It seems they can be put to the walls in a very quick way.
That will be a really efficient pushing, in the first wave.
Yes. If they can make that, they have they kind of have a very, very good chance
to
take the point.
On the left side, no gunners really shooting at the siege towers or the artilleries.
Yes.
So very likely
it doesn't give like a great pressure to the enemy, to EFFS. So on the left side, the two siege tower, I believe like it's gonna be mounted very soon.
Yeah, and on the right side, it's likely to be mounted as well. Okay, the final step.
Destroy at a very close way.
Yeah,
but two siege towers got mounted right now for the left side.
Yeah, but you can see EFFS, they're taking no rush.
Yes.
Because like extra two siege towers on the right side will give them a huge advantage in take over the point B.
Yeah, because like because like the point B is on the right side, so
Yeah.
it's not very good to wave in through the left. They still have enough time, so I think they were still waiting
Yep.
for another siege tower go mounted on the right side.
Yeah, and I think for the defender TKT, they must destroy the 2 siege towers on the right side. Otherwise, their situation will be really difficult.
Yes.
Yes.
Really likely to be besieged.
Yes, and I think they will use like for the defense team. Since they plan to use all the areas to destroy the siege tower on the right side, it will
Yeah.
be actually safer than the previous game.
Yes. The EFFS took the same strategy
Yep.
as the TKT did last time. They climb up from the ladders and try to distract the attention.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
use
but
some
the-
berserkers to do some
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
At the same time, they use the champs to hit the enemy here. Oh, it's a very good strategy because like they clearly know because like 2 siege tower on the left already mounted, so they just like spare no efforts on the right.
Yes,
It's,
but
it's-
since for the
yeah.
defense team, they have to leave at least 2 or 3 players to the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they are doing pretty well on the platform and unit heroes and they killed 2 heroes.
Yeah.
And more units from the defender they are coming on the way and try to help their team to defend the points.
Yeah.
They're just like
The defender they just totally killed back.
Mhm.
But for EFFS, they just switching their direction, go for the left side,
yeah,
and TKT notice that, change their direction again.
yes,
It's just like a, flash juke, but in a Conqueror's Blade way, because you are bringing units, so you can't just like flash in from one point to another point. So both 2 teams they can just get some information from the movement of their opponent.
yeah,
Yeah, but I think TKT already knows that the attack team will try to do something
Yep.
on the left side.
But for EFFS, the distance is just really far.
Yes, but there's actually a way that is to go very close to the wall that can go through, like, to transfer from the right side to the left side.
Wow, did you see one attacker just like start to capturing the supply point at the really final
Yes,
base
yes,
of the defender?
Yes, we don't even know when did
Yeah.
he slip into the
I bet
into the
it's
city.
the dual blade player like last time.
Yeah.
still EFFS outside of the city, and didn't rush to the internal city. And on the right side, 2 siege towers are very close to the wall. And
Yeah.
for now, the house is still good. Okay, the dual blade player, so still remember this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, doing a pretty good
just
job.
like a really good assassin here.
Yeah, the same. The name is like the Macedon is feel like the from the circles.
Yeah, and you can see he's bringing the front rail pad,
Mhm.
some front rail. Just
Yeah.
that they can move really in a really fast speed.
Yes.
Yes, and
Okay,
he
kill the
will
one
kill-
enemy.
Wow,
Oh, it's
and
really
the
amazing.
gunners- And the gunners here,
wow, sneak to the gunner's place.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
very
Oh, very good
impressive.
No.
gameplay.
The seems like the player of those group of gunners not nearby.
Okay, on the right side, the siege tower got pushed.
Wow.
So now EFFS, all of them are on the wall in the point B. They'll start to take over the.
It seems like defender they're not willing to give it up.
Yes.
Send more reinforcement coming to the way.
Yeah, but it's actually very difficult
Yeah,
to fight back.
so many model and artillery already built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EFFS control the platform and control the point B, starting establishing some artillery right immediately to the gate.
Yeah, and the dual blade player from the attacker
Mhm.
side even start to capturing the point C.
Yeah, it's the played so good. So now, after taking the point B, the time extended to 8 minutes, and so many more down. We can see
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
on the
they
way
are-
to the point to the internal city.
Yeah. And the supply point around B is actually being capturing. Yeah, but for the defense team, most of their players are still around at the other side of the city.
Yeah.
So yeah, TKT, EFFS. Oh, some players from EFFS already inside of the supply point, and very close to the point D. And now the hero versus heroes.
Yep.
But most of the defenders just like a retreat from the supply point,
Yeah.
and more support, more backup from EFFS are coming on the way to the point D. There's so many model. We just saw that.
Yeah, you know, when the attacker get inside the city, it will make the defender really difficult because the point C and the point B are pretty, dispersed,
Yeah.
like really far distanced within the city. So you
Oh.
might really separate your forces.
Yeah, the Shenzi Grenadiers is just using the Grenadiers to attack the
Yeah.
enemies.
Right at the stairs, really good angle.
Yes, really the grenades can do a lot of damage to the enemies.
Nice
Yeah,
hit.
but I think there's still more defense
Yeah.
team that's in the city. But since it's actually very easy for the defense team to get a new unit.
Yes, because
And the
point
support
is
line,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
close. And for attackers, it's kind of not that good for them.
Yeah.
They all got blocked by the
Yeah.
in the entrance.
And the backup from defender just keep coming
Mm.
to the way and then pushing the Shenji Grenadians and more down back.
Yes.
wall.
Oh, the hero is already on the
Wow.
stairs and killed those grenadiers. And the attacker have to retreat from the point and get back to get some reinforcements.
Yep.
So far, TKT did a very good, and the time is around 6 minutes, and the point C is safe
Whoa.
for now.
Then
For now,
just
yeah.
go
Yeah.
for the point
So many
C.
coverage here, and for this point, the coverage can walk up to the point C.
Ooh, nice charge.
So nice charge from
Yeah,
them.
step on those small down in a
Mhm.
really quick way.
Yeah, because like EFFS, they didn't bet on everything on the point D.
Yeah.
They split
Yeah.
like the two teams. One go point D, one go point C. So for now, they took the point C.
Yep.
Yep.
But still needed to be cautious because the
Mhm.
final base is also unlocked by the attacker.
Yeah. And the EFFS is taking another supply point in the map.
Yep.
So both sides, 15 heroes are still alive. And defenders now are leading around 100 units in the game. Not that much. It's still like the number of units is pretty even.
Yep.
And 15 heroes alive.
And now
the-
the situation seems to be very similar to normal siege battle.
Yes. So for now, the defenders have to pay close attention to the final base.
Yep.
So attacker, they're gonna have a greater chance to take the point D.
Yeah, and the attack, and in the final base, the advantage of the attack team is mainly on the arteries they still have.
Yep.
Yeah.
And previously, we see they still have more than 10 arteries, but for the defense team, they have only 2.
Yeah. And now the attacker started this first wave attack
Building
by
so
squad of
many
Modal.
police
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, now attackers established some materials far away, right aiming the final base. And one champs going on the way to hit the enemy inside of the point, the final base.
Yeah, and the unit from the defense team is not actually very high tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now the EFFS is getting closer to the base, very close. And two heroes from defender is got besieged by attackers. Attackers keep moving, using Modal and the coverage gets inside of the final base.
Yeah, mainly the defenders' units are now
Mhm.
cavalries and the low tier serfs.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice charge
the
by
tag
the
is
TKT.
pretty effective because like now the number of units is kind of the same. Okay, now again after this wave of coverage charge, seems like defenders they kind of successfully nailed down the first wave of attack.
But the gunners for the attack team still alive.
Yeah.
11 heroes life versus 8 heroes. Okay, now the EFFS again try to kill more heroes in the map. The Modal is already inside of the final base and they start taking the points. Okay, defenders just won't give up and waving to the point and try to stop that. But only one hero versus so many heroes is kind of impossible to defend that.
Yeah, unless they can make some, they can still get over some like cavalries.
The cover is everywhere, just stand by for charging those heroes and also units.
And you can see the reinforcement from TKT just came back to the final base a little bit late.
Yes, and still 5 minutes to go, and the defenders coming on the way. They just like trying their best to try to stop the capture here. The 8 heroes of defenders alive.
The units, became too wide.
Yeah, the attackers now is already like leading the number of units. Okay, now one more squad of serfs to the point. And
A lot of
still
serfs trying to kill all those Modal within the point.
11 versus 11.
Yeah, now it seems for the attack team they don't have enough units around the final base.
Yeah, so they get back and group again. Yeah, 'cause time is still enough for them. 4 minutes, and they have like 2 champs in the game.
Yeah, and they can also choose to like take the point B first.
Yeah. Got loads of time to play the game.
And now it seems there's only low tier units mostly. But we can see there's still some cavalry from the attack team, which may be like very important.
Yes, it's like can do like the cavalry is a disaster for low tier units. You can easily break down all of them.
Yes. So
okay, from this side, the team fight initiated again. Attackers using the park units and also the cavalries trying to charge down them. Okay, if they can win this wave of team fight, they have a great chance to win the game.
Still to prevent the attacker capture extended the time.
Yes.
Actually, the defender sent a few heroes to defend the point B, but soon got killed.
Yep, and the dual blades player. And now for both sides, the number of units is really in a really low number. So it's all about hero versus hero and the low tier units versus low tier units. Okay, again they sweep out all of the enemies around the final base and start takeover.
Yeah. And for now, at this stage, TKT they only send like heroes to stop the capturing here.
Yeah.
Okay, now the point D only one step away to take, but they got stopped and they come back to support their team to kill all those heroes around the final base. Okay, it's cleared up again. And now only one dual blades player on the map and soon got killed by EFFS.
Wow,
so
really close game.
It's a really close game,
but
but really good to play by EFFS.
Yep.
They win the second game. They win all game on Algolia. Yeah, the MVP from EFFS is Loki Y. He got like 3 kills, 2 deaths, and 11 assists, and killed 122 troops in the game. It's amazing, and also the ranked second place. I can't see the name clearly.
Yeah, but got 8 kills.
Got 8 kills, 1 death, 13 assists. It's amazing.
Yeah, and let's see the TKT's MVP. It's Zhan Bafeng, got 5 kills, 2 deaths, and 7 assists, and killed 99 troops in the game. So many Iron Reapers and Modal got killed by this player.
Yes. So now the very first round of the
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
map Algolia, it's
in the
just
map Algolia.
finished,
It's just
and EFFS they just totally win the two maps.
yeah.
Yes.
Now the score is a 3-0.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the
3-0.
TKT, it's
Only
very
one
dangerous.
more game, they can claim their sixth title.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the map
sixth
will
champion.
be different in the next round.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
map probably different, and the two sides gonna play on the map they picked.
Yep.
So it's no longer on the map
Algolia, yeah.
So yeah. Also EFS, you can say that the gameplay is so amazing. It's like
Yes.
always like yeah this.
They
I think
somehow
that-
just can win.
Yeah, they just showed us why they just like got to like
Win
the
the
five
five
champions.
times, yeah.
So it's so good, and I think like TKT they played that is good enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Good enough.
still remember the last time their score still on the last time finals the score is like 4-1. So
Yeah.
really amazing games and really tight,
Yeah.
intense
Yeah.
battles.
And we know the secret why EFFs can win the game because like all team members they're
Take
gonna
a
take a shower.
shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still I didn't ask Legolas.
Yeah.
It's cold or warm.
Yeah.
Hot.
So maybe you can just choose for him.
Yeah. So the second game I think is very soon we're gonna start it. I think can you say that the difference, the gameplay difference between EFFS with,
Yeah.
and other teams?
Yeah, I think EFFS is like they have better cooperation. Like for
Yeah.
when TKT they are playing like a different side, they will all of them will go to one side. It seems
Yeah.
that they are being like grabbing to like point C and D and back
Yeah,
to there
and wasting
again.
a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for EFFS, the two of their members seem to be attacked. They can be divided into two parts, and they can attack it
Yeah.
differently
Yeah.
and in a different time.
Yeah,
So
just
I
like
think-
everyone got their own roles, so
Yeah.
everyone just stick to their duties in this round,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and also that's also one great contribution by the team commander Legolas.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are gonna take a very short break,
Yep.
and we'll come back on
Yeah.
play on the map they pick.
It's not
Yeah.
over yet
Yes.
It's
because
not over yet.
the score
yeah.
is 3-0.
Yeah.
But
So
if
TKT still have their
EFFS
chance.
Yeah,
We-
TKT still have the
Still
chance.
have the
Even
chance.
lost 3 games, it could be
Yeah.
like fight back in
Yeah.
like win 4 games in a winning streak. Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and
winning
the
the
game-
following
4-2-3,
4 maps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of games in like traditional sports and also like the esports history, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So TKT still got a chance, and let's take a very short break, and then
Yep.
we'll come back to say the rest of gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See you.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. The EFFS now is taking lead in this series.
Yeah,
3-0. So
Yeah.
one more
Wow.
game could be the champion.
It could be the
champion again.
You know, three
Uh-huh.
battles can be a really massive gap between
Yeah.
two teams because
Yeah.
we only have like 7 scores in total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say the map ban pick. The TKT
TKT.
they banned the Sun City, and the EFFS they
They
banned
ban
the
Warfox.
Warfox.
Wow, that's kind
Yeah.
of strange because EFFS
Yeah,
they
they-
the
Yeah,
best
they-
team
they-
in the
they-
Warfox.
yeah.
yeah, and also Harbor City.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they have the name like the king of the Harbor City.
And also Warfox.
Yeah, and two teams this time they both picked the Hidden City.
Yeah.
The Hidden City, yeah, the most popular map this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like this time most of the teams got like
Mhm.
the most practice in this map.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they will just choose this map because it is the most confident one.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very interesting to see that. So this game is very important for TKT. They
Yeah.
lost to CNC, EFFS last time, and down to the lowest bracket, and then they fought back again all the way, and now it's on the final. It's the game again, the win or go home game for them.
Yeah.
So I think they will try their best to fight back.
Yeah.
And this time, the first game on Hidden City, TKT, they're going to be the attacker, and EFFS, they're going to be the defender. So for this map, all of us pretty familiar with this.
Yeah.
So let's go TKT.
Let's go. Yeah, it could be
Just-
their final chance or
Yeah.
final map.
Yes.
Yeah, they are already in a very dangerous situation. They have
Yeah.
to win this one.
Yeah. It's no other choice. And from the lineup, we can say the TKT actually from the lineup, most of the units they picked.
Half of them are low tier.
Yeah, low tier units. Yes. So only like several squads with high tier units like Mordau and Iron Reapers.
Yeah,
And for EFFS, that is pretty clear because like they will try their best to defend the point.
Yep.
So all high tier units.
yeah, and they were still trying to destroy the siege tower.
Yeah.
But for EFFS, we can see that he didn't take much like heroes that can destroy the at-risk down walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean those long-ranged
Yeah, of course.
heroes?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now the map
Nice.
on the game on Hidden City is on. Yes. EFFS is leading 3-0 in the whole series.
Yep.
So TKT, this is kind of their chance to fight back. They have to seize the opportunity.
Yeah. And then you can see like two heroes from the defender side go to the back side of the internal city to build those artilleries using coverings to destroy the siege towers.
And
Yes.
you can see one cavalry is actually running out of the city.
Yeah.
Okay, now they are going to the
The very corner of the
yes. Seems like want to hide something.
yeah, but the purpose is actually to just to distract you and
Yeah,
make you
can
have
see
to.
like three heroes are really got distracted by this cavalry.
Yeah, this will waste you a lot of time and things and
Yeah.
things for a lot of units.
And
a lot of
also the
heroes.
units, the cavalries can
Oh,
still survive.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
like killed some the units
Yeah.
Yeah,
pushing siege towers. And now three siege towers are pushing forward. And on the
Yeah.
right side, siege tower in a really low health. It's gonna be destroyed very soon. Okay, now let's say first EFFS here can like destroy all siege tower in the for the first wave.
yeah.
Okay, seems like
All
it kind of
health
did that.
is really low.
Yeah, and they all destroyed, and all the siege towers were destroyed very close to the wall and
Yeah.
take a lot of
Yeah.
time.
Okay, now the first round failed. But the main gate is breached.
Yeah, but no one will actually
Yeah.
attack through the gate
Yes.
unless there's no any other option.
Yeah. And for
But
this
we
map,
have also seen that teams just flush into the main gate and then go to the stairs
Yeah.
to get to the point A. But you know it can be risky.
Yeah.
yes. And now the EFFS all on the wall and strongly defended those points. And for the attackers, they're still trying their best to find the way to come on in. They
Yeah.
have to wait for another round of siege towers.
Yeah. And the TKT actually equipped some candles to make some damage to the gunners inside the city.
Yes. Okay, now here goes the champs. But seems like the hero can totally dodge those those damages. They're still on the wall and make
Yeah.
no progress to the wall.
Yeah. A lot of TKT players seems like they will just try to cause some distraction.
Yeah, some are climbing the stairs and already go outside the wall.
Yeah, but still the health bar of all siege towers really
one pike
low.
hero, one pike defender fall off from the wall. So yeah, it's got killed very
now we
soon.
can see TKT members already attacking inside the city.
Oh,
Wow.
that is good.
We
And,
go through the main gate.
Yeah.
Okay, now
But
it
the
seems
gunners
like
at the back side will be very difficult to attach.
Yeah.
Okay, now the only one hero waving into the city, but got like the two heroes defended him. It's
Wow.
not going that well.
And the defender is gonna keep shooting.
Yes. The gunners is super important in this
and
map.
also the siege towers, 2 siege towers got mounted. Also thanks to the destruction from TKT player.
Okay, now the TKT is trying to take the supply point first in the internal city. But more defenders coming on the way and
Yeah.
push all of them back out of the city.
And you know the defenders gunner, they are at a position really tricky for the attacker on the right stair.
Yes.
So
but actually, I think the attack team actually make their purpose because the
Yeah.
siege tower are already on the
Yeah,
wall.
mounted.
Yeah.
6 minutes. For the number of units, both sides are pretty much so far.
Yeah.
And the palace guards in position, and we'll try to like block the entrance here.
Now for the tag team, they are still
Yeah.
waiting, maybe waiting for the team on the other side that want to attack at the very same time.
Yeah.
Yes. So now the 2 siege towers mounted. So it's a very good chance for TKT to go inside of the city.
Yes,
And
it's
before
also-
that, I think they need to like change the units to some high tier units.
Yes.
Only like the pikes,
Yeah.
the serfs just
Yeah.
cannot.
Bring bring more Iron Reapers, those
Mhm.
units that
Yeah.
are perfect for the wall fights.
Yes.
Yeah. And we can say they are actually divided into 2 groups. One of them
Yeah.
are attacking from the left side,
yeah.
and the other is attacking from the mid side. But it's very important for them to like attack in a very like strict pace, or one side of it will maybe first killed by the defense team. So let's see
Okay,
how
now
they attack.
the Iron Reapers, the team fight already initiated here.
Yep.
So this tower paths are kind of narrow for the attacker to get in.
Yes. Okay, now let's see how the thing will go.
Well, you can see that at the, the little path, that the defenders can attack from like 3 directions.
Yes.
Make it really difficult for TKT to make a way through.
Yeah, unless they move very fast and make already a large enough space for them.
Yeah. And for now, still like the most team fights all around on the right side.
Yeah, but now it seems both teams do not have much units
Yeah.
on the wall, but they can still get some units around their supply point.
Yeah, the number of units are pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, 1 defender got killed. It's good for attackers, but for defenders still got 13 heroes alive.
Yeah, now let's see whether the defense team will still defend the wall.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And I think EFFS, they just like want to end the game now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they just don't want to play one more game because like the enemy could have a chance to fight back.
Yep.
Yeah, and it seems they also just want to end the game in point A rather than looking to point B or to a final base.
Yeah, and now the units dodge for the champs. Okay, another wave of team fights. The model from attackers coming on the way to the wall.
Yeah,
The
but
attackers
it's still,
from both sides, from 2
Yeah,
sides.
from
they
2
totally
sides, really
besiege them.
difficult for the
yeah, but
attacker.
it's still a very narrow gate. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a good situation for attackers.
Yes.
Totally besieged and block the entrance by attackers. And the more mortars keep shooting at the point. Okay, now we can say the attackers are still trying their best to try to wave in. But I think also
But
in the internal
a lot
city.
of units have really sacrificed for this wave.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
let's
now
see.
the units number is kind of behind the 100 units in the game.
Yeah, but it seems that the attack team already are capturing point A.
Point A, yeah.
Yes,
No
it's
one's
make
there
some progress
to
through the
defend the
middle
point.
tower.
Mhm.
Maybe for EFFS,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they send troops to defend the point.
Yeah, soon the goal stopped. Get like 2 defenders already inside the point A.
Yeah.
The same time, the supply point. Because for now, the supply point actually means nothing. You need to extend your time. So
Maybe I think for now, EFFS they better just retreat because a lot of the heroes just got to respond, make the time really just lagged to go to defend the point A.
yeah.
And I think that's
For
what
now,
they're
the
doing now.
defenders still don't want to give up the point A. One short sword player is still there and try to interrupt the capture. But most of the defenders are already down the city and inside of the supply point. And let's see if they will come back to stop the enemies on the wall. And the point A now is already taken by TKT.
Yeah, we can say the attack team actually kills more units, like about 200 more units than the defense team. So, but we can see that from the previous attack, the defense team actually use some low tier units. So there are still maybe some high tier units that they are hidden to use in a very important situation.
Yeah. Less than 4 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, and the defender, they're really ready to stop the attacker at the stairs.
Yes. But for the attack team, they can use some batteries. So the first line that we can say the roads cannot.
Just totally exposed, right?
Yes.
And they're just placed to take damage.
Yes. So let's see what the attack team will do. Whether they will take a supply point or they will just go to point B.
Yes, and 3 minutes. The attacker, they have to speed up to take the point B.
Yeah.
But for point B, if they didn't take the supply point, it will be pretty difficult, pretty tough for them.
Yes, and they do not have much time to use arrows to do some damage.
So for now, the attackers got no choice. They gotta go now and wave to the point B. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. All defenders are pretty ready for defending the point. And from the back, they've, around the gates, they've already assigned several squads of units. They are trying to start their defense from the back.
Yeah,
okay, totally besieged the attackers here.
Now the attack team are being attacked from both two sides.
Yes. Okay, now the attackers, defenders kind of control the situation here.
Yep.
They're leading the units in the game, and now the less than 2 minutes. Attackers gonna speed up to come back again. It's their last chance to fight for the point B. But so many heroes got killed. Only 6 heroes are still alive, and for 1 minute and 40 seconds to go.
Yep.
The attackers already inside the supply point, but 1 pike hero is totally got chased down by 3 heroes from the EFFS. Okay, now the point B pretty safe. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Strongly held by EFFS here.
Yeah. Sorry guys about the lagging in the stream. We will soon check it. So hope you can understand a little bit, and soon it will be better, I believe. So for now, the attacker, most of the players just got died, and less than 1 minute seems like it will make the team really difficult to get to the point B.
Yeah. And it seems they will not have another chance or enough time to gather again.
Yeah, even though they can sweep out all of the enemies here, because time is not good for defenders, attackers to take the point.
Oh,
Yes.
only 40 seconds to go. Whether they can take the point, it is really difficult for them.
Yeah, because there are
And
still
this
heroes
could-
and the units for the defense team still in point B.
Yes, and
Can
now the attacker starts taking the point. Let's see if they can make it.
I believe they must really pray
Okay,
for the
20
time.
seconds to go.
Yep.
And the 2 heroes from EFFS are still alive.
Yeah.
I believe they will come back 10. Okay,
Whoa.
now very
Right.
close to the final
Yeah.
point B.
But I believe the time is
For,
just
oh,
not
the
enough.
time is not
Yeah,
enough.
It's not enough. Just
That is a
wow,
great
only
pity.
1 second away.
Yeah, the defender wins. Okay,
Wow.
now.
You can see the games, the two teams just too
Uh-huh.
tight, and you can see the unit number. Both two teams have like died
only
over
about
1,000.
Mm.
Yeah, they have only about 200 units left, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
all low tier units.
Yeah.
Yeah, the winner again, EFFS. Again, the
Yeah.
champion for this time, CBL Asia knockout stage. And the MVP from TKT is Zhang Bafeng. 8
Yep.
kills, 2 deaths, and 10 assists, and killed 149 troops in the game. And also ranked the second place, TKT Waftian, 7 kills, 2 deaths, 8 assists, and 95 troops killed.
Yeah.
Although they
And also-
lose, they actually performed well. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Even when the team is losing, but you still got like the 4 score.
Yeah.
Use. Yes. So the MP from the EFFS is Xue Yuehua.
Yep.
He killed, got 1 kill, 3 deaths, and 9 assists, and killed over 100 troops in the game.
Yeah.
And also for his teammates, KK, the previous game's MVP, and also 4. And all of them performed pretty well.
Yeah.
And you can see that EFFS, most of the players have like died for 3 times. So it's really amazing for them to
Yeah.
really just win this game, only 1
Yes.
second away.
Yeah. So again, EFFS
Wow.
be the champion.
Yeah.
Be the champion
The
of
6th time
the 6th
CBL
time, 6th
champion.
title.
Champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like the 6th time in a street.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like back to
Wow.
back and back to back
Yes.
champion. That is amazing.
Yeah. Just like we haven't seen this team losing game to any game or
Yeah.
any team. Wow, just
Yeah, and also thank you, TKT. Thank you for your great performance
Yeah.
in this time CBO. You've already proved yourselves
Yeah,
as
the
a
top
very
team.
very top team, the top 2 team, the champion now. So now we have like the champion is EFFS,
Wow,
and
congrats
the
to
runner-up is
EFFS.
TKT. Yeah?
yep.
So yeah, thank you guys, and I think that is pretty much for this time's
Yeah, the
CBL.
whole CBL
Yeah,
2022 summer.
yeah.
And we
2022
have
summer.
our champion, the EFFS
yeah.
again.
So,
Congratulations to them.
yeah,
Congrats.
yeah, 4-2-0. They just win the game in a very good gameplay, and
Yeah.
just like prove that they're as
Yeah.
strong as always.
Yeah, it's just really difficult for us to like win 6 games straight in daily
Yeah.
matches,
Yeah.
but they can just win every professional games
Yeah.
Yes.
in like in 2 years around.
Yeah. So EFFS, I'm so legendary team for sure.
Undefeatable.
The GOAT
Yeah,
for now.
they
Yeah.
deserve a really statue in the map actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is pretty much for today's stream.
Yep.
And let's just like shout out to those teams, TKT, Sable, ECL, and also of course our champion EFFS.
Yeah.
Those great teams. And thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time. And yeah, and we'll see you in next time CBL.
See
See you
you
guys.
next
See you
time.
guys.